Still watching Music Box live on Foresight TV. Send us messages on social media. Twitter is at official Foresight TV, Instagram Foresight TV, and Facebook also is Foresight TV. Now, rightly so, that was Edem, Mighty Jesus featuring J-So and EO, and we have the man. On today's show, I promise you loads of guests are going to pass through, and we're staying true to what we promised. Edem,
go get it.
You look good, man. Your hair is on point. How you doing?
Thank you. I'm doing awesome. I'm blessed.
Yeah,
I'm grateful for life.
Nice one. So send us messages. You can ask him anything as the show goes on, but I'm not going to waste any time. You have projects coming up. You have an event coming up. First off, your album. You've told us now 2 years since you spoke about the album, and I'm going to be honest, some fans are not too happy. As an artist, how difficult is it to stay up with today's age of releasing music, and what do you want to tell the fans who waited 2 years for this album?
All right, so first of all, apologies for delay for the album, but patience is virtue. I'm definitely going to make their time worth the while. We're going to release next year, definitely. We'll look at an album that has some reggae songs, hip-hop songs, and Afrobeat songs. So maybe we might have a 30-song album and having 10 of each of the songs. So at this point, I want to have like an extended version of Get to Arise. When I say extended version, Get to Arise is a fraction of my ability as a reggae artist. So I want to be able to do 10 reggae songs, which we've done already. A song like Heba, I want to give them like 10 of those songs, which is hip hop. A song like Nyejilo or Over Again or Queenie, I want them to have like 10 of those kind of songs. So urban songs, hip hop songs, reggae songs. We'll have 30 songs on the upcoming album. It will be an amazing masterpiece for keeps.
Awesome. We can't wait to hear the music, and we know it's going to be good. We hope we get exclusive rights on Foresight TV.
Yeah, one of the exclusives is that I have some stuff with Pato Rankin that's going to blow people's minds. Yeah, I have some stuff with Sarkodie and Afia on one record.
Wow.
Yeah, it's gonna
That's a lot to take.
Yeah, it's gonna blow people's minds. I have some stuff with Skills from Nigeria and there's more on the way.
Shifting to your concert, and last year was the first ever Edem Fest.
Yes.
I want you to tell the people the difficulties, because we see the flashy stuff, Edem on stage. We know God willing it's going to be packed as always. Foresight TV is going to support you. Tell us about the most difficult parts of organizing your own events, and why do you think it's necessary or important to do this for your people?
Okay, so once I did Edem Fest, my respect for people who do shows changed. The way I see how people who do shows change, my respect for them moved to another level, because then I realized that when you come and you sit down and you look at the show and you don't appreciate it, there's a lot that really goes on. And honestly speaking, I would say I didn't do much, but my manager was on the case for Edem Fest. He did amazing, and Joshua and Amade did amazing. I mean, my manager didn't sleep for 48 hours straight trying to make sure the show happened, because it was our maiden edition, and so this year we've learned some lessons from the past. We are hopefully going to improve and do things better, and it has been an exciting experience. Makes me feel like I should open an event company, but I think I'm still too young. But yes, and the purpose of Edem Fest is purely to set this new standard where when people come into other places outside Accra, they should do shows that have state-of-the-art outlook like they do in Accra. Also, I wanted to use creative arts to champion issues that are pertinent and that are important to us as Ghanaians. For example, last year Edem Fest we tackled illegal fishing, which is something important. This year the theme for Edem Fest is you say no to open defecation and stop sun winning, because people are making loads of money from having amazing beaches. And because of open defecation, tourists don't want to come to our beaches. So we're actually doing the show on the beach. Just to send the message that this is an amazing place. There's a lot of stuff that can go on there. And so these are the key reasons why we're doing Edem Fest. And I want it to be a platform that becomes a legacy where even if I'm not alive, people still have a platform to go to express themselves and project the region. So This year is going to be amazing.
Nice one. What do you think about arguments in our entertainment industry? Some might say it's good because it gets the artists out there. You know, there's beef here and there. Social media is buzzing. It's healthy competition. This attacking this. You're a hip hop head, you know, Jay-Z and Nas, Kanye, and all these other artists. Do you think for our entertainment industry, what we're trying to push, is it healthy or not?
Well, I think that these things have always been there. There's been Nana Champagne and Daddy Lumba at a point. They had a brawl. And then at a point it was a Bravo and Lord Kenya. At a point I think it was Asem and a few of the Tema boys. At another point it was Tupac and Biggie, Nas and Jay-Z, like you said. These things happen across board, but I think that you also have to understand what kind of artist you are and what your beliefs are, because at the end of the day, it's a private business, it's a private enterprise everybody's running, and people are free to do what they want to do. And if you find yourself in a demographic where it becomes something that triggers a winning streak, people will have the tendency of doing that more. Because if somebody is doing it and winning, or if somebody is doing it and you think that it's giving the person mileage, because the demographics is also in line with it, other people might be tempted, because at the end of the day, people want to replicate the elements of success, you know, and so there it is. But if it's beginning to cross lines of maybe where it gets physical, where people are drawing knives or drawing guns, then
that's what the problem is.
And also as an artist, you have to know yourself. I'm saying you have to know yourself, because one of the reasons I stay away from anything that's going to cause a brawl is that I don't have any boundaries of it being music and it being personal. So for me, if an artist takes shots at me and I dislike you, I'll dislike you for real. I won't.
So you're not going to respond?
No, what
you might respond.
Yes, I might or I might not, but I'm saying that I would not take it that it is just music.
Okay.
I would take it personal.
Okay.
If I am disrespected, I won't take it that it's just a game. I will take it personal. I don't have game boundaries, because the music is my life and my life is the music. So because of that, I try to keep away, because I won't like an artist who disses me. I won't like you. I won't even pretend that I
So
like
this has happened before in your career?
It has happened a few times. I think some artists disrespected me at Beko. I'm not his friend as we speak.
Really?
Yeah, I don't want to be your friend. And if I meet you at a spot where it has to go down, it has to go down. And so because of that, I have to keep away from that, because that is not the kind of thing I want. So it's different for people, but I always say that you have to know where you are going and you have to stay with your game plan.
Shatta Wale and Sarkodie, two of the biggest artists, are going at it. I'm sure it was you against probably one of them. It would have been said on that scale. Trends would have happened on Twitter. And you know, for us young guys who make music, who's looking at people like you, like Sarkodie and Shatta Wale, it's not an easy thing to face. What do you think about what's happening between them, Sarkodie and Shatta Wale?
What I think is that they are doing what they are known for. I mean, Sarkodie has come from the background of being a battle MC on Dr. Duncan's show. This is not his first brawl with an artist. I think at a point he took shots at Samini, Sarkodie, and then they had a fallout, and then they got back together. At another point, I think he had some war of words with Asem, the Tema boys, and Asem. And I think that Shatta has had the same kind of thing with Stoneboy and Samini. So these two people you are talking about, what they are doing is not anything new for they and their brand and what they stand for. So it's another day in the life of music.
Who do you think Sarkodie is advising? Random question on his new song, My Advice.
No, I think he's advising Shatta, but he's the best person to say it, because anything that has to do with poetry, you could read various levels of meaning to it. I'm saying this because, let me cite an example. A lot of people hear Davido's song, Fall, where he says, money fall on you, banana fall on you, da-da-da. And people understand that's a love song. Now, I'm with an older man who is Uncle Joe. He's the owner of Jamestown Cafe. Now, listen to how he understands that song. He says the song Davido sang, Fall, it's a true representation of who we are as Africans, because that is the level of empty promises politicians give.
Wow. Never thought of that.
Good.
Wow.
He says Africans always give empty promises. Nobody's going to make money fall on a girl.
Yeah.
Nobody's going to make Prada be falling on the girl. And it is the same thing. So Davido is depicting the true state of what Africans like to say to ladies. And that is what politicians say. That is what people say in leadership. Empty promises. So that is how he understands it.
Yeah.
So I can say yes, I think it is for Shatta, but Michael is the best person to
answer that question. Before we do leave here, if you could tell a 15-year-old Edem something, a 20-year-old that maybe you weren't told, or that young guy who wants to be like you, just final words, what do you want to tell your fans, and that person who wants to be like Edem?
I think what I want to tell them is that they should seize every moment. There were points in time in my career where I didn't see certain opportunities. Some of them were like really, really dangerous ones, but you should seize every moment, because the greatness is not the end product. It's actually the entire
process,
journey.
right?
Yeah. So when I started, I was waiting to get to a point of greatness before I am excited. But you should have fun all the way through. Every step of the way, every challenge, every setback, every disappointment, every award you didn't get, every time you are down, every win, you should be excited all the way through, because that whole journey is greatness. And you only end and then look back at it and be like, wow, we did this and we did that.
Yeah.
So you shouldn't wait to get to greatness before you
enjoy the ride, right? Enjoy the process. So you're promising us next year, again, the album. Please highlight again on your Edem Fest, location, date, time, anything you want to add, man. Tell us.
So, second annual edition of Edem Fest is on 2nd November. The whole country is moving to the Volta region. It's Aborigines Beach Resort, Keta. At the same time, it's the whole Graduate Festival. So everybody is welcome. Keta is just 2-hour drive from Accra. So you're welcome. It's an amazing place. Aborigine Beach Resort takes 70,000 people.
Wow.
So I want everybody to come out. Let us make history. Let us fill this place and blow the roof off the globe. Come into my region, change your perception about us. They are amazing people, and they have really, really good girls you can marry to.
Best way to sign up. Which one of your songs you want us to play on Music Box today, Adam?
Hurricane.
Let's
do Hurricane.
I see excitement in that.
Yeah, Hurricane featuring T-Flow, Dark Suburb, and Jojo Above.
Yes, this is Music Box. Twitter request with the one and only Edem. Enjoy Hurricane.